My return to season three has been kind of like a learning curve because I was out for so long. It took me 2 or 3 races to get back into it, and by the end of the season, I was just starting to enjoy UTR again because I was slowly but surely getting back to staying on track and finishing. So it's been good. Yeah, very disappointed that I haven't been able to get higher. But the one reason, well, I'm very disappointed, but I have to be realistic here. I'm up against a lot of talented drivers here, and them guys aren't going to give up positions easy. So it's up to me to get the right setup for the cars and just to slowly but surely get better results. It's not going to come overnight. I need to learn a lot more, especially with a new game coming out as well. So I'm just touching wood that I can stay the way I'm going and hopefully improve in time to come, you know. It was realistic, but I reckon if they could have went higher, if the attendance was a bit higher, you know. If people showed up for the team would have ended up a bit higher, I reckon, in points. So if your teammate's not willing, if your teammate's not with you, it's hard to get the points for the constructors. So I think that's where we were let down, you know. Well, the offer came in to join Sauber, and I was delighted to take it. And I don't know, I was just very happy to take it, and I'm looking forward to driving with Sauber next season. To learn the game again, you know. I don't know what improvements they brought to the next game that's out. So I've this thing when I practice, I take a lot of assist off, and then when I come to race, I turn them back on again. So I want to kind of learn to try and race without them assists and maybe be 1 or 2 seconds quicker than what I am, you know. So that's what I'm hoping to do in season 4, is it? Yeah, season 4. I'd like to say congratulations on the last 2 championships, but I reckon my new teammate Joe can upset things. He's a talented guy. From what I've seen in the 2 races he's done, I think he can really upset the drivers' championship. So I'll do my best to help in the constructors, and I reckon Joe can surprise a lot of people and give Jack and James a run for their money. It would have been good for the league, but look, Jack, the guy who won it, deserves to win it at the end of the day. It would have been good for James to win, but Jack has the talent, and it's up to James to, I suppose, he's involved in a lot of other leagues, you know, so it's hard to concentrate on UTR. If he wants to become #1, I guess he should practice on the tracks that we're doing for Monday nights, and maybe he might overtake. And also, you know, he was conceding the championship coming up to the final race. He was kind of saying Jack has won anyway, you know. So like, if he's going to say that before the race, it's not helping his cause really. So I'd like to see more confidence out of James because he is a really good driver, you know. In the constructors, I reckon there's a few good teams. There's Alex and Ross. I think that's a good pairing. Who else is there? Who's Jack teamed with? Jack, Jack and Craig. Craig finished third. Who's Craig teamed up with? Alright, so it's Jack and Craig teamed up, so they could be hot favourites for the constructors, but I feel Alex and Ross are a good shout. Tom, my old teammate, and Aaron, they can give them a run for their money. So it's between 3 or 4 teams for the constructors, I feel, and Craig with Jack is a strong partnership as well because he finished third. I think Craig did, so he's a good driver, and I reckon them two guys will be hard to beat. But there's McLaren and Tom and Aaron in their team. I reckon they can close down the gap in the constructors. Well, I reckon I look. There's Joe will be the #1 driver, and I don't mind being the #2 driver. I'll give position to him if he needs it, because I reckon he is in with a great chance of challenging this year. I'm still on a learning curve, and I've a lot to learn still, so I'll be delighted if he's fighting for the championship and he's in trouble and he needs to get position. I will happily give it to him and help the team out that way, you know. So Joe is #1 in the team, and I'm still I'm learning, and that's how my money got me into Sauber.